Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IS. Today we are going to have the Hindu analysis of 21st March 2021. So let us see which are the important articles in today's The Hindu newspaper. Yes, these are the important articles for men's purpose and for prelims purpose. We have segregated them. Let us take overview first of these articles. For men's related, ART not appropriate for live-in and same-sex couples. ART here it is talking about assisted reproductive technologies. Okay, and yes, in one of the report of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Family and Health, Health and Family Welfare, so it is of the view that it is not appropriate to have this ART for live-in and same-sex couples. So some of the insights of this report we are going to take input for GS1 part, society, GS2 social justice and governance part, and essay paper. Yes. Second, governing Delhi, again here some insights regarding, or the let's say the kind of tussle that evolved since 2015 between LG of Delhi and elected government of Delhi. This evolution here we have to understand from polity part GS2 paper. Okay. Then Indian monsoon 25 million years ago resembled present day Australia. So one of the study that it has found that yes, the Indian peninsula, how it has drifted from Gondwana land since 180 million years ago, and the changing nature of climate that was there on the Indian, or we can say Indian peninsula experience from that time. This was studied here, and earlier it resembled to the present day Australia. Okay, so let us will take input from geography part GS1 paper. Niti Aayog vision for Great Nicobar ignores tribal and ecological concerns. On first page, the similar kind of news there was there in February month also, and from ecology and culture part also, we have to understand how these infrastructure development projects of Niti Aayog for the development of Andaman and Nicobar are going to have impact on the indigenous people and the biodiversity and species conservation in that region. Then we have emerging crisis of obtaining helium in India. The context here is that US is going to ban the export of helium from 2021. So for that matter now there will be concern for India. Here we will talk about the characteristics of helium gas and the applications of helium gas from prelims paper here, science and technology and geography part also. Okay, so let us go into details of these articles one by one. First article, ART not appropriate for living and same sex couples. So this is the observation in report by Parliamentary Standing Committee on Health and Family Welfare on ART Bill 2020, Assisted Reproductive Technologies Bill. Okay, now this was recently submitted in the Parliament, and it had some views, or those views here we have to understand. Along with that, some recommendations are being done. What are the views? First and foremost is this: living couple and same sex couples should not be let's say they should not be allowed to have access to these ART services, assisted reproductive technologies. Okay, why? Because the kind of Indian society, the reason provided by committee is that Indian society largely to some extent still it is conservative, and the child born out of ART technologies to this living couples and same sex couples out of, or when we can understand they did not have legal marriage here, that child will suffer in the society. Society will not accept that child, and for that matter, for that reason, they should not be allowed to have such child through ART services. Okay. The committee expressed anguish over the fact that there was only 6 IVF in vitro fertilization clinics in the government sector and all other are in private sector, and therefore it recommended that every important medical college or premier such government hospitals institute must have IVF facilities so that masses, common people can access or have access to these technologies or IVF technologies, ART services. At the same time, it noted that there are only guidelines of ART and no law still exists, and there is need of certain legislation here because India is becoming a hub for ART services and surrogacy. Okay, so that's why we need to have this ART law, and for that matter this bill is significant. Okay, so these are the views of Parliamentary Standing Committee on this ART bill 2020. So GS1 paper society, essay, GS2 paper social justice and governance, we can take input here. Moving on, next, governing Delhi. So polity part GS2 paper, FAQ page. So in Sunday's newspaper, two important pages directly relating to our examination. One is FAQ page and second is science and technology page. This science and technology page relates to science and technology, environment section, geography. Okay, so overall these 3 to 4 modules are covered in that science and technology page. And FAQ page, basically the issues of last 6 to 7 days, last 1 week, which are of national and international importance, they are summarized in that particular article. Okay, so they are also directly relating to that. If you have missed on a follow up of any particular issue, you can refer to this FAQ page now. Okay, so similar kind of article here for Delhi administration, the kind of, let's say, the Government National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021. This amendment bill is going to amend the earlier Act of 1991, GNCT Act 1991 for the government of Delhi. And yes, we have to understand the background here. Background, why? Because UPSC had already asked question on this tussle between LG and elected government of Delhi in 2016 men's and 2018 men's examination twice, and for that matter it becomes the contemporary issue. So those who are preparing for the first time here, they need to know the background. So let us try to understand the evolution of this conflict. So what happened is, the AAP government, which was again elected in Delhi in 2015, and at the central government there was BJP or different political party, we will say. And this was one of the reason for the conflict that started in 2015-16. It started through the measures, or we can say decisions, of the elected government in 2015 and 16 were either reversed or declared void by LG. The decisions regarding transfers of bureaucrats or the powers of, let's say, monitoring or supervising Anti-Corruption Bureau, ACB at that time. Okay, so all these were either declared or dismissed, declared void, reversed by LG, and for after that the Delhi government went to Delhi High Court, and Delhi High Court in 2016 gave judgment largely in favor of LG here. It held that LG had complete control over the matters related to NCT and nothing will happen without concurrence of LG. And later on in 2018, when Delhi government went to Supreme Court 5-judge bench in 2018 gave landmark judgment. It said that a real authority to take decision lies with elected government. Okay. And it also said that the decisions which are taken by the executive, that is Council of Ministers headed by Chief Minister, are to be communicated with LG. But prior views of, opinions of LG are not required. Now, the elected government or the legislature is free to legislate on the subject matters in the state list and concurrent list except 3 subjects. Which are these 3 subjects? First, police. Second, public order, and third, land. Okay, on these 3 subjects, LG is the sole authority to take decision here, while the other subjects, the state government is free to legislate. Okay, so on specific matters related to transfers and postings of civil servants, bureaucrats, and regarding Anti-Corruption Bureau (ACB), there was again the two judge bench decision, and it gave the split verdict here in 2019. One judge was in favor of the powers of LG, one was in favor of Delhi government, and for that matter now this particular issue is to be supposed dealt by the higher bench here. Okay. So this is the evolution of the conflict and how the Delhi High Court and Supreme Court also has given the verdict from time to time. You can see first there was conflict, there was question in UPSC examination. In 2018 there was judgment, there was question in UPSC examination. Okay. So at present the developments are going on for because this particular amendment bill, 2021 amendment bill, this is bringing significant changes to the power distribution between the LG and elected government, and therefore again there can be question in this year's 2021 mains examination. Okay, so you need to know this background here. Fine? Okay. Now on science and technology page, Indian monsoons 25 million years ago resembled present day Australia's. So this particular study has studied the fossil leaves from different ages, 65 million years ago, 57, 54, 25 million years ago, and it says that the kind of climate that was present there at that time, it was different from the present. It was similar to Australia's monsoon type of climate. Now you need to know that at present Australia has monsoon type of climate on the northern side of Australia, northern coast of Australia. Okay. So the similar kind of let's say climate was present 25 million years ago on Indian Peninsula. Now basics you need to know that 11th standard NCERT, fundamentals of physical geography, you need to read this book at least 10 times, understand the concepts for your prelims examination geography part, physical geography part. So here the important is continental drift theory. Continental drift theory of Alfred Wegener, 1912. Okay. So the Alfred Wegener was of the view that the land masses 200 million years ago were joined together. There was one single continent called as Pangaea. There was one single continent Pangaea and one large water mass or water body, that was Panthalassa. Okay. And 2 million years ago it started breaking into two parts. Northern part was Laurasia and southern was called Gondwana. This Gondwana land was at present, if we can say, South America continent, African continent, Antarctica and Australian Indian Peninsula. They were together as Gondwana land. 180 million years ago, this also started breaking away. South America drifted westward, Africa started equatorward, India started equatorward, Australia to some extent remained at that position, and Antarctica was again moving towards pole. Now you can see here the direction of movement of Indian Peninsula here, and earlier it was in southern hemisphere and now it is in northern hemisphere. You can see here the present position. Okay. Now this movement happened since 180 million years ago, and there was continuous changes of climate because of this drifting of this continent through the different latitudes. Okay. So from this we can understand the Indian Peninsula experienced different type of climate, and 25 million years ago it resembled to present day Australians. Yes, we can understand this, and this is now established through the studies here. Okay, so what is important for us is, from prelims part we need to understand three important theories: continental drift theory, sea floor spread theory of Hess, and the plate tectonic theory of Mackenzie and Morgan. Fine? Okay. Now, Niti Aayog vision for Great Nicobar ignores tribal and ecological concern. Yes, a similar kind of article appeared in February also, like same page, first page itself of the Hindu newspaper, and having the same context here. Niti Aayog vision for development of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So, infrastructure development, economic development of these islands to some extent are having impact on the ecology of that region as well as indigenous people. Okay, so yes, recent decision of this here, the meeting of 5th January, Standing Committee of National Board for Wildlife denotified the entire Galathea Bay Wildlife Sanctuary to allow for port there. And recently, the particular area of Great Nicobar area islands were also given for this development now. Okay, phase 1 of Niti Aayog piloted project here. Fine. So, from this we can understand the denotification of Galathea Wildlife Sanctuary or National Park is having impact. What is that impact? First, you need to know that biodiversity conservation and species protection. This Galathea Bay National Park is important site for or nesting site for giant leatherback turtles. At the same time, it is also home to this Nicobar megapod. Okay, we will try to understand some details of these two species further here, but important is species protection, biodiversity conservation issue. Second important aspect we have to understand is the impact on indigenous communities, Shompen tribes. Okay, so Shompen tribes, inhabitants of this islands, Great Nicobar Island, the impact will be there on these tribes. And the issue of geological volatility, as we can understand, these are the volcanic islands, and geological volatility is not taken into consideration while devising such infrastructure projects. Fine, these are from mains perspective the issues for the development of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, now some prelims related information that you need to know is that recently there was this National Marine Turtle Action Plan released on 1st February 2021. It listed Galathea Bay as one of the important coastal and marine diversity areas, at the same time important marine turtle habitat. Also it included it in coastal regulation zone CRZ1, the zone with maximum protection. So this coastal regulation zone CRZ regulations, they are issued under Environment Protection Act 1986. You need to know this information for prelims examination. CRZ1 areas are given the highest protection here. Okay, now some specific information regarding two species mentioned here, giant leatherback turtle. You can see here that we have provided images of these two species. How does it look like? It is the largest of the leatherback turtles. Okay, largest of 7 species of sea turtles, on the planet, and also most long ranging leatherbacks are found in all oceans except Arctic and Antarctic. In Indian Ocean region, they are having sites only in nesting sites only in Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, that's why it becomes important. Along with that, conservation status, Wildlife Protection Act, highest protection under Schedule 1, IUCN status vulnerable. This information is sufficient. Along with that, this Nicobar megapod, this bird, you can see here the photo. This is found only in Nicobar Islands. This is found only in Nicobar Islands. The threat 2004 tsunami is believed to be the major cause of their population decline in Nicobar Islands. Okay. Now the uniqueness here is that they make the mounds of the sand there for laying the eggs and hatching these eggs. Okay, and the IUCN status is vulnerable. Fine? Okay. Yes. Now, some basic information regarding the protected areas of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. There are total 9 such national parks. Yes, here the numbering is wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 should be there. Okay, these national parks, 9 such national parks are there together in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. What are these? Names from north to south. We can see here Saddle Peak National Park, North Button Island, Middle Button Island, South Button Island National Park. Then there is Rani Jhansi Marine National Park, Mount Harriet National Park, Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park. That means there are 2 marine national parks. One is Rani Jhansi Marine National Park and Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park. And these are in Andaman Islands. Nicobar Islands we have 2, Campbell Bay National Park and Galathea Bay National Park. Right now we are talking about the Galathea Bay National Park. Here there is Galathea River also. Okay. And there is only one biosphere reserve in Andaman and Nicobar group of island, and that is GNBR, Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. Okay, and this is the only biosphere reserve of Andaman and Nicobar. Some additional information, this South Button Island National Park, you can see here the area 0.03 square kilometer. This is the smallest national park of India, area wise. Area wise, this is the smallest. Which one? South Button Island National Park. Which is the largest one? Additional information, largest Hemis National Park, area wise, Hemis National Park, Ladakh region. Okay, so this is the basic information regarding protected areas of Andaman and Nicobar. Fine? Okay. The emerging crisis of obtaining helium in India. So here the context is that recently US has taken decision to ban the export of helium from 2021. So that's why India is concerned now. Why? Because helium gas is largely imported and India is not having many such reserve or exploration of this helium gas. Yes, there are some potential reserves where Rajmahal volcanic basin around Bakreshwar and nearby Tantloi region in Jharkhand state. Okay, but the exploration or the from these reserves is not happening yet. There are some projects going on, however, it has not realized yet. Okay, now some characteristics of helium gas. Helium is colorless, odorless, tasteless, inert, noble gas. This we know from school level. However, applications of helium gas, from where the question will appear in prelims examination. Applications of helium gas, because it was in news. This is in news, but the question will be there on the applications. Okay, what are the important applications? First and foremost, you need to know that they are used in MRI scans and MRI spectroscopy. Okay, magnetic resonance imaging, MRI scans. Generally, MRI scans we can see of brains and other such organs, neurological organs. Yes, used to keep satellite instruments cool, or the cooling medium for LHC, Large Hadron Colliders or nuclear reactors also. Yes, generally what we see in our day-to-day life as application, helium balloons, right? जो उड़ते हैं ना ऐसे ऊपर जाते हैं, राइट, वो उतना ही पता रहता है हमें ज़्यादातर, ठीक है, डे टू डे लाइफ में एप्लीकेशन, लाइक डेकोरेटिव बलून्स, यूज टू फिल द डेकोरेटिव बलून्स. Then it is used to provide an inert protective atmosphere to making fiber optics and semiconductors, at the same time for arc welding. It is also used to detect leaks or inflate car airbags after impact. This is also important. For tourism perspective, deep sea diving, helium is used for that. At the same time, helium neon gas lasers are used to scan barcodes इन सुपरमार्केट चेकआउट्स. सुपरमार्केट चेकआउट्स में वो स्कैन करते हैं ना बारकोड्स, उसमें भी वो हेलियम गैस यूज़ होता है, हेलियम नियॉन गैस लेजर्स होते हैं, राइट. सो यस, दिस इज द इंफॉर्मेशन एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ हेलियम प्रीलिम्स. देयर कैन बी क्वेश्चन हियर, MCQ. फाइन, यस, दीज वेर इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल्स फ्रॉम टुडेज द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसको लाइक कीजिए, कमेंट करके हमें बताइए, आपका फीडबैक दीजिए, साथ ही इस लिंक को आपके फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कीजिए, एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल फॉर फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन एडिटोरियल डिस्कशन क्लासेस और एडिटोरियल क्लास ED classes, wherein in-depth analysis of mains related issues and articles is done by Ansari sir and team. You can contact Lukman IS. Thank you.